Hello everyone, welcome back to RetroComs. It has been a minute, but there have been no noteworthy updates, or at least not enough to make a video on until now, so here are a few of the devices that I have gotten recently. First off, we'll start over here on this left side. This device, it is not a cellular phone, however you guys still might find it interesting. This is a PDA, or Personal Digital Assistant. It is the Palm 3X, comes with its case, its stylus, and is in excellent condition. I haven't put batteries in to test it yet, but if the cosmetic condition is anything to judge by, I'm sure it works fantastically. Next up, we have these two Motorola Micro Tacs, one with carrier branding, one with just the Motorola logo down here. Both of these I got as a Christmas gift from my lovely boyfriend, Mr. E85. So glad to get these. He is one of the best gift givers I know. He knew exactly what to get me this Christmas. Not one, but two Motorola Micro Tacs. I have not been able to put power to these to test them, but again, both are in great shape. I don't detect any battery bloat or anything like that. The antennas come up nicely on both of these. And both are in great shape cosmetically, so I'm sure if these batteries hold charge, these are older phones, so that is a question, that these will work just fine. Next up, this Motorola, I believe she's a V540. I have one of these already, but this one's in slightly better shape than some of mine in my collection. Minus this sticky soft touch. I'm not trying to hold it, it's just stuck to my fingers. This one needs an isopropyl bath at some point to remove all of this soft touch plastic. Same procedure that you saw in another YouTube video of mine. Next is this lovely blue Motorola V3A. Again, have not gotten time to test this one either, but it looks to be in good condition. No bloated battery. I don't believe she showed any sign of water damage, no. So surely this one will work well also. Of course, V3A, it's on Autel, flat camera, as I showed you in the video with telling which type of Motorola V3 is which. But all in all, it is a nice looking device, and I'm sure once I am back near my chargers, I can tell whether or not she works, and here's hoping that it will work just fine. Next, we have these two little AT&T Pantech flip phones with that, if I can find it, have a strange proprietary charging port. I think I have this model in my collection already, but in blue. I did not have a gray one, so now I have two of them. Have not gotten to test this either, but I'm sure I have a charger or a battery that can fit, and we'll be able to see if these work soon. Next up is a Samsung Jitterbug on Great Call. This phone was, as the name might suggest, targeted at older users. Has a very simplistic design and should have a simplistic interface. I've not gotten around to test this one either, even though it does have a micro USB. I believe it's one of those that needs a straight micro USB to AC instead of through a power brick. That might sound a little bit strange, but as I'm sure some of you may know, certain phones cannot charge off of a modern wall brick. I think this is an example of one of them. But, speaking of modern, now on to the most modern one in the pile. This Motorola Droid 3. And as you can tell, this one is functional. Now, I do have a bit of a question about the keyboard, because I did some testing on this one, and the keyboard was a bit slow to respond. It might have seen a little bit of liquid damage in its lifetime. But overall, in good shape cosmetically. Perhaps if this one is truly water damaged, I could salvage parts from the one with the busted screen that I got in a trade with Tony from Tony's Phone Collection. But I don't think I will have to resort to that. I think it's just a bit of software lag, because these older droids are notorious for that. But this one is in good shape, and puts me one phone closer to completing the collection of the Motorola Droid sliders. All I need now is a fully working Droid 4, and I have them all. This is an excellent little Droid 3. Barely a scratch on it, as you might be able to tell, and it's got the HDMI. And it was also the first Motorola Droid, if I can get it slid open with one hand, to have this number row, Droid 4 being the second. So, I'm excited to be on the hunt for a Droid 4 now that I've got a Droid 3 to complete that series. Well, that is all of my most recent devices, since the earliest ones I got were these from Christmas of 2020. The rest I have acquired here within the past few weeks. Hope you've enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time. RetroCom signing off.